Welcome back to the 9x12 Postcard Mastery series. This is installment 5. It's the final one. It's a little bittersweet that this is the end. I'm sure there'll be more stuff, but there's not going to be a 6. I don't see a need for a 6. I tried to fit everything, because originally I was only going to have 3, and then I said, oh, I should probably make it into 4. I should probably put design as 1. Now I was like, I should probably do a 5th of things that just didn't fit in the other ones. I left out a bunch of stuff in the first few ones, in the first 3, because they were either too complex or something that was maybe more for when you were a little further down the road. You reach some complications like, how do I make more money? How do I deal with excess advertisers? Or how do I charge more? How do I get more money? How do I get them to make it affordable? Some advanced stuff. I didn't want to bog anyone down. The last thing I wanted to do is hold anyone up, or you know how we get so much information and so many like instructions. We just want to keep looking for more solutions to things without actually going out and just making just simple sell ads, make the money, and then deal with the complicated stuff after. So I didn't want to bog any of those down. So anything that didn't fit in those first few lessons is all going to be in here. I think it's 13 total videos. And I really racked my brain trying to think of what more. Like this is one of the things where I was, instead of trying to cut stuff from, I was trying to like think of what to add. Usually I'm cutting like a ton of stuff. I'm like, okay, this isn't necessary. I need it to be simpler. Here I just wanted to make sure you had everything you could to tackle any kind of future problems or questions that you might have. It just didn't fit in the first ones. The main thing before we get into the first lessons is that you will run into the main problems you're going to run into is, how do you express the value? Like, how do you get a prospect to understand how valuable it is of what you're offering? Like, to really, really pound it in their brain that this is a really, really good deal, that they should do it. And also how to convince them to do it now and for it to be affordable, right? Because you can convince someone of the worth of many things, but it doesn't mean they can afford it. Like, I'm sure a freaking private jet, there's a great bargain on one, but I can't afford it. Like, that's a whole other issue, and I'm going to show you how to overcome that. The reality is, asking people to spend $1,000 or even $800 or something, a reasonable amount of money, but can be tough for some business owners, especially pandemic and stuff, and God knows what it'll be like after this pandemic thing. Coming up with a bunch of cash right away in uncertain times can be challenging. I'm going to help you get through that. I think you're going to get a lot of value out of this. Let's go through the lessons.